We have new CNN reporting this morning on Senator Mitch McConnell, the minority leader, of course. We've now learned that he's fallen more times this year than previously known. This reporting comes after a scary moment on camera at a news conference yesterday. The 81-year-old Republican just suddenly froze mid-sentence for 23 seconds. Here is that moment.
We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. There's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
Are you good, Mitch?
Okay, Mitch.
McConnell's fellow senators, they're asking if he was all right, eventually pulling him to the side before he returned to the podium.
Could you address what happened here at the start of the press conference, and was it related to your injury from earlier this year where you suffered a concussion? Is that
No, I'm fine.
you're fine, you're fully able to do your job?
Yeah.
So this latest incident raising understandable concerns, but we've also learned that it is not the first time there has been concern. Sources telling CNN in February, McConnell tripped and fell in Helsinki while getting out of the car on a snowy day to meet with the Finnish president. Now, that was just days before he fell in March. That incident happened in D.C. at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel, and that is when he slammed his head, suffering a concussion and breaking ribs. At a news conference in June, he had trouble hearing questions from reporters, despite the fact that those next to him could hear clearly. Take a look.
What are your concerns as it relates to AI?
Repeat that again.
On AI, are you concerned at all about artificial intelligence, and what are your concerns related to that? How should Congress address it?
What is my concern about?
Artificial intelligence.
About what? I had a hard time hearing your voice. Sorry about
On
that.
artificial intelligence?
AI?
Yeah, on AI.
Yeah, well, I think everybody's concerned about AI.
Earlier this month, McConnell tripped and fell at Reagan National Airport while he was getting off a plane. And yesterday, as you saw, he abruptly stopped speaking mid-sentence at the podium. Let's get to CNN congressional correspondent Lauren Fox. Lauren, good morning to you. This is just the latest issue from McConnell, as we've outlined. Do we have an update on how he's doing this morning?
Yeah, Poppy, yesterday we asked repeatedly how he was doing, and you heard from him directly saying he was fine. He did tell reporters yesterday evening that he got a call from President Joe Biden, who just wanted to check in on him, make sure he was okay. And then he sort of made a quick joke about being sandbagged, of course, alluding to the fact that the president himself tripped a couple of months ago over a sandbag on stage. Here's what McConnell said to reporters leaving his office last night.
The president called and checked on me. I told him I got a sandbag.
And one of the most obvious questions after the incident yesterday was whether or not he was seen by a physician. Right here on Capitol Hill, we have the attending physician who is available to lawmakers. His office did not answer repeated questions about whether or not he had an opportunity to see a doctor after that incident yesterday. What we know is that he got lightheaded, that he stepped away for a few moments and then came back to the podium to answer a series of questions on a plethora of topics, including about impeachment and his own health. But as you saw there in the clip from our colleague Manu Raju, who pressed him on what had happened at the beginning of the press conference, he just said he was fine. So that's all the information we have right now. But like you noted, there is just concern about whether or not this incident is an isolated one, given the fact that we now know that there have been other incidents of him tripping and falling, more than what we had previously known that he had fallen at that event back in March at the Waldorf Astoria, where he had suffered a concussion and a fractured rib. So getting a much bigger sense now of the full health picture of the Republican leader of the Senate, Mitch McConnell.
Wishing him well. Hope he's doing just fine. Lauren Fox, thank you.